Private Detective. For the past decade, I've been uncovering the sinister plots and scandals brewed by the vermin in this city. I've put more criminals in prison than I can count, and every time I lock one up, I receive a target on the back of my head. It is a dangerous life to live, and I receive many death threats. That doesn't stop me from doing what it takes to arrest the trash in this city. But all I knew about the crime lord was about to change. For the worse.
Today, this city of Tupelo took a turn for the worst. This morning, the communication tower was bombed, and some classified files were stolen from the city government. The government claims these are some of the most important files. Who committed this attack is unknown, but after reviewing tapes and records, the authorities believe it to be Assistant Mayor April. Her trial is being held tomorrow afternoon at the city court.
Order in the court. We are here today for the conviction of Assistant Mayor April, believed to have stolen city government's most classified files. The communications tower was blown up right before the incident, which makes it very easy to steal files when the network is down. How does the defendant plead?
I told you, I didn't do it. I was framed.
The defendant pleads not guilty, Your Honor.
This is how my day started, in a courtroom, with an accusation and a person for it. Everyone pleads innocent. I know that for sure. My train of thought was then interrupted by the shouts of the courtroom.
She's guilty.
Lock her up.
Order! Order! Court will continue tomorrow. The defendant must have a defense by then.
So how's life, Fred? Fred? Yeah, good to know, good to know.
Mr. Thorne,
Yes?
Mr. Thorne, please help me. I didn't steal those files.
Why should I believe you? What's your alibi?
I, check the state capitol cameras. You'll see.
Let's go, Assistant Mayor. It's time to leave.
I had nothing else to do that day, so I decided to investigate the case. I could not believe April would do such a thing. Something else is going on. Sorry, sir.
Nothing to apologize about.
I walked into the state capitol and demanded to see the archives. I need to see the archive security footage.
What right do you have?
I showed him my badge. It was fake, of course. I never worked well with corrupt police. But the man here didn't see it as counterfeit.
So sorry, sir. Right over here.
Give me the discs, please. I put the security footage disc into the computer, and I started to watch. I saw April walk over to the Capitol Archive computer. She plugged in the flash drive and started downloading the files. Every time I watched the video, she started off an inch away from the last video. Then I realized that this was hacked footage. Someone had hacked an original video of her and made it look like she was stealing the files. Who receives access to the security footage?
Only the chief of the security, sir.
Have there been any recent hacks?
Yes, but only a minor virus last week.
All it takes is a virus.
What did you say?
Where's the chief of security?
There he is, now. What?
Where's your computer?
What do you want it for?
I said, where is it? As I was questioning the chief, I saw his office with the door wide open. I knew I wouldn't have much time to run inside the office, so I ran as fast as I could and locked his door.
Hey!
I knew they'd call someone with keys, so I had to work fast. I plugged my flash drive into his computer and started browsing. I browsed through his history and found the source of the hack. I copied the files and found the location of the hacker. At this point, the police started to kick down the door. My time was up.
Open this door immediately!
Mr. Thorne, this is against the law.
My flash drive finally finished downloading. I knew I didn't have much time. I saw the open window. I knew what I had to do. Bye.
Get back here in the name of the law!
No, thank you. Good sir. The flash drive to find the source of the virus. I spent hours digging through the security protocols, and once I found the source of the virus, I tracked its origin to a small building on West Hastings Avenue, just outside the city on the waterfront. I would go there, but not until the...
Due to the lack of evidence, the defendant is...
Wait! I have proof you didn't do it. It's on this flash drive.
Stop right there, thief. He stole that information.
Is that true, Mr. Thorne?
Well, I only stole it because he was being uncooperative. Please, just look at what's on this flash drive and you'll see that she's innocent.
I'll look into this. But you know that your actions can't go unpunished.
Yes, I know, but...
You can spend the evening in a prison cell, Mr. Thorne. You may reflect on your actions
I
then.
spent the night in jail, an extremely light sentence for what I did, but I didn't question it. Besides, sitting in that prison cell gave me time to think. I already figured out where the hack came from. What I didn't know was who did it. I started to make a list of suspects in my head. It couldn't be the Nikolais, hacking isn't their strong suit. And it couldn't be the Silveris, because I just locked up their boss a month ago. So that meant there was a new player in town, and I had already met him on the street. He swiped my wallet when we bumped into each other. Luckily, I always carry my ID with me in my right pocket. I have a tracking device in the wallet he stole, so once I got out of that cell, I would track him down. Hopefully, I'll find the virus source building and him at the
Alright, Mr. Thorne, it's time to get going.
Finally, I head to the building that I traced the source of the virus to. As I was walking, I wondered about something. Of all people, why did the hacker frame April? Did he hold a grudge against her? I'd worried about these questions when I caught this man. When I finally got to the building, which appeared to be a lighthouse, I realized something. I was being followed.
Why come this far outside the city, Mr. Thorne?
Why did you follow me, officer?
Judge told me to keep an eye on you. If you don't tell me your business, I will have to escort you back to the courthouse.
Fine, I traced the source of the security footage virus to this building.
How were you able to do that?
Because I'm a detective. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to catch this hacker.
Whoa. Fine. I believe you. But I'm gonna go in first, because I don't trust you.
Anything in there?
Wait a second. Today there was a bomb that went off at the Century Point Lighthouse. The cause of the blast is unknown, but the authorities say that...
The hacker is smarter than I thought. I realized I'd have to be extra cautious if I wanted to find him without getting myself killed.
An officer is rumored to have been killed in the blast. Though the origin of the bomb is unknown, authorities have received an anonymous tip that Mr. Thorne caused the explosion. They're still unsure whether to trust the tip, but their intelligence branch believes that this could be...
And my work just became 2 times more busy. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Thorne. I've been waiting for a chance to speak with you.
I assume I am speaking to the hacker of the Capitol.
Yes, you are, and I admire your ambition to catch me, but the city now thinks you are me.
I'm aware. I'll still bring you to justice, mark my words.
Well, you can worry about me later. Right now, the cops are 2 minutes away from your apartment, and your car is experiencing technical difficulties.
How could you?
And so our game goes on, Mr. Thorne. Until then.
I did not know what cruel game this man was playing, but it seems I just became a player in it. Now
Mr. Thorne, we have your building surrounded. Surrender now.
I knew the hacker had given the police the anonymous tip at the lighthouse, and about where I lived too. I must stop him, but the police would be of no help.
Mr. Thorne, open this door!
Get
No,
back here,
you'll never
Mr.
get me.
Thorne.
Okay. Oh, that's a big jump. Ah. Okay. Alright.